I can't believe there are two of us. We'll be back down to one shortly. Brocade is behind this, isn't she? Of course it was the queen of the underworld. You won't replace me, I swear it. Everything you have will be mine. What are you, a shapeshifter? I prefer Master of Illusion. Were you also once Umgadi? Umgadi? What's that? Your Sundo isn't a metropolis. It's a tiny village in a remote province. Word on the street is Movado is in Sundo.
Do not attempt to capture him alone, Li Mei. Resuming your old role is a waste of material.
Being first constable is my first, best destiny.
My entire life is supporting my sister.
All of Outworld is grateful for your service. Shang Tsung's laboratory has been destroyed.
May we never see its like again.
I'm not surprised you've been made Supreme Commander.
How is it I'm the only one who is?
Why are your cousins never at court?
They were banished by my mother's decree. Corruption's taken root in your ranks.
It's being weeded out, Princess.
Is it odd for combat to make one nostalgic?
I fondly remember training you and your sister.
I've studied your teachings well, Li Mei.
I will be the judge of that, Empress.
I want the sorcerer's heads, Li Mei!
They are proving most elusive, Empress. The princess is well suited to be Supreme Commander.
As were you to lead the Imperial Police. As a royal, my life is never my own.
Your mother often felt the palace a prison.
Abandoning your post is a betrayal!
Doubt my choices, Empress, but never doubt my loyalty. I fear the toll Tarkat is taking on you.
Both of us do, Li Mei.
If your mother was harsh, it was because she loved you.
It was because she doubted me.
Have you decided on the matron's punishment?
There is only one for deceiving my family!
I don't envy your task. Rebuilding the Umgadi.
I don't either, but it must be done. Does the constabulary need help with Shao? I could—
Worry only about the Umgadi, Tanya. The new Empress is disbanding your order?
Not disbanding, Li Mei. Reforming.
If there's one thing I don't miss, it's palace intrigue.
It's the worst part of being Umgadi, isn't it? You won't help me with the postulants?
There are still Umgadi who won't welcome me. Vakara and Dionysus were purged as well?
Not one of the old matrons was spared. Let's see if you still fight like an Umgadi.
My edge hasn't dulled, Tanya. I don't envy your task. Rebuilding the Umgadi.
I don't either, but it must be done.
I'm taking you in to face justice.
Your meager skills are no match for my command of water. My family shouldn't suffer for what I've done.
No, but they will. Did Shao have more co-conspirators?
There are many you've yet to unmask.
Saito now blames Outworld for your crimes against them.
That was never my intent, Li Mei. If I turn myself in, she'll execute me?
The new Empress isn't in a forgiving mood. If you ever try to flood Sundo...
By Argus, that will never happen. A high mage can't submit to a first constable.
As you're not one anymore, surrender.
Here to put me to death?
Only if you force my hand. I could tell from the start you were trouble.
And as with Jared's killer, you did nothing. A mere constable is no threat to a sorcerer.
You forget I once led the Umgadi.
Come visit my island. You'd enjoy it.
What dark schemes are you plotting, sorcerer?
This ongoing skirmish grows tiresome, Li Mei.
Be glad then. I am ending it here. You can't stay a fugitive forever.
You've no idea what I'm capable of. My hybrids are the next step in Outworld's evolution.
They are crimes against nature. Surrender, and you'll receive a fair trial.
Which will no doubt end with my execution.
Your misconduct is well documented, sorcerer.
But to convict me, you'll have to catch me.
I knew you were hiding things.
And you were too simple to figure out what?
It's no surprise Lei Qin couldn't hold you.
There isn't a prison that can.
There's no crime worse than sedition.
Is it better to prop up a failing empress?
The law puts Sindel's death at your feet.
One more alleged crime I won't be punished for. I regret not trying to bring you to my side.
It would have been a wasted effort.
You are doggedly persistent, Li Mei.
I can't rest until you're behind bars.
It's clear you have a death wish.
Is it, General?
Why remain loyal to an ineffectual empress?
I disagree with your assessment. You won't leave here, except in custody.
Good luck enforcing that edict.
Renounce Shao and reduce your sentence.
What makes you think I'd so easily betray him?
You're wanted, dead or alive.
I'll never be captured, Li Mei.
The Empress has named you an enemy of the state.
A mantle I wear with pride. I'd hoped we'd meet again.
You should be more careful what you wish for.
You should have joined us when you had the chance.
I have no regrets, Reiko.
The General wants you dead.
Then why did he send you?
Your skills are wasted on the constabulary.
Better it benefits from them than the General. Beware, Empress. There are still threats on all sides.
Which makes me wish all the more you were still Umgadi. I shouldn't have let Jared's death come between us.
It's entirely understandable why you did. Opportunists are exploiting the recent unrest.
Find them and prosecute them.
The General got far too close to taking your power.
Never shall he again.
I've rounded up more of the General's sympathizers.
Bring them to me for punishment. Had I known you were the matron's scapegoat.
What's done is done, Empress.
Melina and Katana have benefited from your instruction.
Hopefully they now fight as well as you do.
You know about Melina and Tanya?
They must be more careful, Empress.
You're not native to Sundo?
I don't know. That's been hidden from me. As I told your brother, I'll abide no vigilantes.
You misread our intent, Li Mei. Sundo seems like a peaceful city.
If it were, it wouldn't need me.
If Bi-Han is in Sundo,
Then he's my problem, not yours.
how can you have fought in more than one tournament?
You forget we live longer than you do. I should warn you, I was once Umgadi.
I should warn you that I'm Shirai Ryu.
I remind you of your mother?
No nonsense and tough as nails, just like her.
I understand you helped battle the sorcerers.
I'm fortunate to have survived.
Darius, the gateway.
Do you think of Outworld as a threat?
Only certain people in it, First Constable. Your duties include rounding up Tarkatans?
It's a necessary but distasteful task.
Your parents' identities were kept from you?
To ensure my loyalties were only to the Umgadi. We're both charged with the safety of others.
May this fight prove us worthy of that trust. This fight I didn't expect.
Why not? You broke Sundo's laws. Your brother is wanted for aiding Xiao's rebellion.
Yet he will face my justice, not yours. Bi-Han's trail has led me to Sundo.
I'll abide no vigilante justice, Kuai Liang. Liu Kang has nothing but praise for you.
Let me demonstrate why that's so.
Turn yourself in, Bi-Han.
Hell will freeze before that happens. Sundo is vulnerable.
Attack the capital and you'll pay the price.
I hear your skills are formidable.
As are those of all who have been Umgadi.
My clan isn't subject to your jurisdiction.
It is, now that you've plotted against Outworld.
Your constables could also govern.
We are sworn only to protect and serve. Lei Chen prison was supposed to be impregnable.
Yet somehow I still freed the general.
Conspiring against the Empress is a serious crime.
What's the penalty for killing a first constable?
I'll find your operatives in Sundo.
They'll escape by hiding in the shadows.
Is there any part of Umgadi life that you miss?
Above all, the sisterhood.
Chamber.
Your new position has made you enemies.
How many? And how dangerous?
I'll never grasp the Zaterran concept of justice.
Most warm bloods can't. The Empress's inner circle needs you.
Sundo needs me more.
Shang Tsung must pay for what he did to me.
He will, to the fullest extent of the law. My constables can aid your search.
Only a Zaterran can investigate Zaterrans.
You're fortunate the Empress pardoned you.
I swear I won't ever disrupt the festival again. Any advice on how to survive the royal court's politics?
Stay out of them, Syzoth.
Ying Fortress.
I trust there are no grudges between us.
There won't be once I win this.
I thought no one left the Umgadi.
The circumstances left me no choice.
There were times in our fight when you had me beat.
Then how did you win, Raiden?
Will we square off in the next tournament?
Let's hope we both live that long. What does Liu Kang see in Johnny Cage?
He's more than meets the eye, Li Mei.
The stakes are to your satisfaction?
They're enough for me to accept your wager.
Your name is still on Sundo's lips.
I can't believe I made such an impression.
Your resolve in combat impressed.
That's high praise coming from a former Umgadi.
Thank you for helping foil Xiao's rebellion.
Duty required that I stop him. It is beyond my power to prevent all injustice.
Then it shall always fester. The Umgadi's matrons have been arrested.
May they be punished for their crimes against you. Why did you choose to trust me?
Because you had no reason to lie.
I hear the Umgadi want you back.
I prefer to remain first constable. Do Earthrealmers also deal with crime?
They are not immune to its scourge, Li Mei.
If you know those who become criminals, tell me.
Even I cannot foretell the future flawlessly, Li Mei.
I regret having never known my parents.
Who says you will not in the future? You have my condolences on the loss of Sindel.
She died as she lived, in Outworld service.
You must administer justice fairly, Li Mei.
Has anyone dared suggest I've done otherwise?
The Black Dragon has infiltrated Sundo.
It will gain no traction here, Liu Kang. If not for Syzoth, I would have captured you at the festival.
Are you kidding? Those disguises I found were money. Li, may I have this fight?
Oh, that was criminal, Earthrealmer. If you film in Sundo, you're on your own.
Really? Great. Now who's gonna handle crowd control? Megastars like me need round-the-clock protection.
I can't think of a more thankless task.
You must have, like, 1,000,000 stories.
None of them are for you. Who's on second, Cage?
No! Who's on first? What's on second?
How do you know so much about policing?
My mom was a cop. You did not fuck with her.
To spend your life creating fantasies.
Create? Honey, I am the fantasy. Usually with uber celebrities. Cops look the other way.
That isn't how justice should be blind.
It'll be a Sundo set police drama. First constable.
Earthrealmers are entertained by such drivel?
The Great Ball.
I would have won the tournament too.
We'll see if you're as good as Raiden. That hat is something else.
You have a problem with it, Constable? Can Melina succeed as Outworld's Empress?
That judgment has yet to be made. I also met the great Kung Lao.
Is there anyone in Outworld that hasn't?
Tell Raiden he'll get nowhere with Katana.
How did you know about that?
You were exposed to Tarkat?
I'm fine. I have had no symptoms. Sundo is a beautiful city.
Its facade hides an unseemly underworld.
Want help patrolling Sundo streets?
It's arrogant presumption to think you could.
I've never met a cop I couldn't take down.
There's a first time for everything.
My past crimes are catching up to me.
No one can escape justice.
Outworld has organized crime.
Its curse isn't unique to Earthrealm.
Jax and the OIA want us to cooperate.
Only with the Empress's blessing. You're a reformed criminal? We'll see.
It's not enough that Liu Kang trusts me.
You've done well despite your infirmity.
I owe it all to my Tyra ancestors.
You, work for me undercover.
How else will you infiltrate the Black Dragon?
If your agency thinks it can skulk about Sundo...
You'll know our every move, Li Mei.
The law requires the infected be segregated.
Does it require we be treated like monsters? Those who preyed on my illness haven't faced justice.
Name them, and it will be done.
The constables I knew growing up were fierce.
Little has changed, Baraka. We need your testimony against Shang Tsung.
Only if I can present it in person.
You weren't part of Saizoth's Shiva Renatai escape.
I would have been a fool to step foot in Sundo. I long for the days when I could serve the Empire.
You serve through the sacrifice you're making now. Does your colony need constables?
We need a cure. You shouldn't be this close.
If I was going to catch Tarkat, it would have happened by now.
Your leap of faith saved Outworld.
And here I nearly rejected Liu Kang's request. Why permit crime to fester in this timeline?
It was beyond Liu Kang's power to prevent it. In a way, we are both first constables.
Your responsibilities far exceed mine.
The Sundo you know did not exist in past timelines.
How was it different, Garrus?
Empress Melina offered you a bright future.
It didn't feel like it was mine. Why did Jarrett have to die on my watch?
Do not presume that it was Liu Kang's design.
What prevents you from corrupting the timeline?
My faith in Liu Kang's vision for it.
Gods that deceive are capable of much worse.
I assure you, Liu Kang's intentions are pure.
Are the myths of the Netherrealm real?
The truth is even worse than you imagine. Quan Chi is still in Outworld.
If he's in Sundo, I'll find him. You're living proof people can change.
I hope you dispense justice with that in mind. Yes, I was with the Earthrealmers that night.
Sundo's first constable never forgets a face. Is your absolution close at hand?
It always seems just out of reach. I sense much evil in Sundo.
Help me rid the city of it, Ashra.
I admire how you rebuilt your life.
We must make the most of second chances. There must be few demons like you.
I am unique among them, Li Mei.
Didn't you notice people going missing?
I didn't think they were being eaten. Your elders were short-sighted, Natara.
That doesn't mean we don't deserve to survive.
Vaternians aren't welcome in Outworld.
Don't think that will stop us from coming. Surely Outworld's criminals wouldn't be missed.
Still, we won't let you take them.
Since when is killing livestock murder?
Outworlders aren't beasts for slaughter. There are more like you in Sundo.
You won't find us until it's too late. It's not a crime to be hungry.
It is if you feed on people. I've issued a warrant for your arrest.
It's not worth the paper it's printed on.
Sundo doesn't want your anarchy.
That's not the word on the street. You're the tool of an oppressor, Constable.
Empress Melina is no despot. Your crimes can be tried in our courts.
Since when is Saido an Outworld's jurisdiction? Do you wish Sundo to suffer Saido's fate?
Careful, Havoc. The penalty for such threats is execution. I punish disturbing the peace severely.
Your peace is nothing but oppression.
Tell Rain to turn himself in.
Why would I compromise his freedom? Police only serve to enforce the wealthy's delusions.
A clueless and dangerous statement, Havoc.
Banish laws and there would be no crime.
Or a way to protect the weak from the powerful.